Hello, how you doing? This is Carla Y. Nix with today's inspiration. And as always, I'm happy to be here to encourage you on your journey and to remind you that you should live every single day on purpose. I love to watch, read, hear Ayana Vezant. I remember the first time I saw her, it was live. I had seen something that she'd written, but it was very small. And when I first got the experience of hearing her speak, it was probably 20 years ago or so at the very first Essence, um, the Essence Fest, which is in New Orleans. And as you all know, I'm from New Orleans, and I went to that very first one, and they had what they call empowerment sessions, and that's what I went to. To this day, I've never gone to any of the concerts, and I've gone to several of the festivals, but I've never gone to the concerts. I went for the empowerment sessions, and she was a speaker at one of the events with the women, and I'll never forget her. But one thing I remember her speaking about was, I mean, she talked so every day. It was like girlfriends just sitting there talking. She talked about, you know, even the pantyhose. People don't wear pantyhose like they used to now, but, um, you know, well, ladies, maybe you don't know, but I know we used to cut a leg off that had holes in it, and then cut the leg off another pair, and you save the two legs that are good, and you make a brand new pair of stockings. She talked about that. Now that's some homemade stuff, hooking stuff up, but that's how she talked to us, and I watched her from then on. Well, now she has her own show on Oprah Winfrey's network on OWN, and it's Ayana Fix My Life. And she recently, she helps people, she coaches people, she counsels people, she ministers to people. Um, she was working with this man, I think his name is Jay, I don't know the last name, who actually has 34 children, different children, by 17 different women. My God, my God. And those of you with 2 or 3 baby mamas think you have some drama, imagine 17. But it's such a long, long, long story because it went on and on and on, and it ended up being a phenomenon, really, because it grew into her sitting talking with other people, which was good. It opened the door for the conversation. And what this brought out is something that I see all the time, and I just wish people realize how powerful they are. We give away our power. Um, Fathers. The absence of a father, either by choice or not, is dramatic in a person's life. So many people are messed up because their father wasn't there, or they don't know their father. What I've learned, although he did have a father, his father and his mom, they were married at one time, but his father wasn't there still. His his physical self was there, but he wasn't there for his son. His son never really knew how to be a man because his father didn't teach him. His father showed him how to push back and how to not connect. That's what his father showed him. Now this man has 34 children. Do you think it's possible for him to support and be present, to be available for those 34 children? I don't think so. Even Ayana said that the expectations of him is too much. He cannot he cannot perform what's expected of him. Um, so therein lies the problem with those 34 children. Their father is not there. Um, she brought out so many morsels of wisdom that is incredible. She needs to write about it, and she probably will. But it's important that you know your worth and that you know your power. You exist in this world not just for yourself, but for others. I won't even go into the fact that he shouldn't have 34 children, but that's just how I feel. How I feel. I don't think anybody could take care of 34 children. That's my feelings. But I will say this: each one of those children were meant to be. Because if God didn't have a purpose or a plan for them, if they were not supposed to be here, they wouldn't be here. So it don't matter what I think about that. They are valuable. However, many of them are going through life feeling invaluable, or are feeling unvaluable, that they have no value. And that's because of their rearing. Daddy wasn't there. They don't see that. Men, it's important that you are available for your children. Your children need to feel secure and safe, and they need to feel and know that you love them and that you're there for them. That's what every child needs. I think he provides financially as best as he can, and that's good. Yes, do that. Don't stop that. They need the finances, but they need you more than anything. Don't just throw money and say, well, I sent money. They need more than that. And they need to know their daddy, not some other man. They need to know their daddy. Why do you want some other man helping to raise your child or taking care of your child? Your responsibility. Your bundle of joy. Every child, every life is precious. That's yours. Take care of yours. Some people have one child and they're not there for their child. They will deny their child. They can't stand the mama and they will deny the child. Don't do that. You are important, Daddy. You are important. You love your child. You help to shape the life of your child. I can't tell you how many times I've read or seen a show of people who are adults who are still hurting because Daddy wasn't there. Women who had been with so many other men because they needed that father figure, or they were searching for somebody to make them feel special. They didn't get that from Daddy because Daddy wasn't there. How many people are angry, or their moms were angry and raised those children in anger and resentment because he wasn't there, because of what he did? That child's life has been messed up. You are worth something. You mean something. And the same goes for moms. There are some moms who abandon their children and their families. Those children need you, and as they grow into adults, they really need you. Don't think they ever stop needing you. It doesn't work like that. I think we need our parents more as we get older. Don't lose sight of that. Recognize how valuable you are. And thank God and ask God to help you. Nobody's perfect. Nobody knows it all. But God can lead you and guide you if you allow Him to. You are valuable. Please know that. God bless you. Have a great day. This is Carla Y. Nix with today's inspiration.